Hi there, it's David Donahue, Anxiety Coach. Today I'd like to talk to you about the idea of if you have anxiety, are you speaking up about it? You see, a lot of people actually have anxiety, or at least the symptoms of anxiety, and they don't say anything. Now, whether that's through embarrassment or whether it's actually through not really thinking, well, I don't really have a problem, it's not really impacting me. So as a consequence, they don't do anything about it. But I wonder, what would be the point it would have to get to which would make you have to do something about it? You see, I had that tipping point, as I call it. I had a fascination with ancient Egypt. I just loved ancient Egypt, the whole concept of it, the pyramids. And I got the chance to be able to go to the Great Pyramid in Egypt. Unfortunately, I had claustrophobia. And as soon as I saw the small entrance, I decided, no, I can't go in there. My anxiety was just too great, and so I stayed out while others went in. And that for me was a great disappointment. It was something that I'd really wanted and I'd missed out on. And so my idea is, what would need to happen for you to say, yep, that's the tipping point for me. That's the thing that's going to cause me to actually go and deal with what's happening for me from any of the anxiety type symptoms that I might have. Whether it's the mental thoughts, the emotions, the feelings in the body, or even the behaviours. And so what I suggest is, if you are finding that you have anxiety type symptoms and having it just every now and then, yeah, that's normal. But having it more frequently, no, that is not normal. That means that there is some kind of a problem. And so my idea is it time for you to finally do something about it? Is it finally time to go and seek professional help? You see, once I couldn't go in the pyramid, I knew it was time for me to deal with my claustrophobia and my panics. Up to then, if I got in a lift and I got a little bit freaked out because other people got in, I could get out. Yes, I felt a bit embarrassed, a little bit humiliated, but I could put up with that, as I told myself. I learned how to cope with it. And I thought, coping, yep, that's what we do. With what I now know, and it took me years to discover this, I realised, no, coping isn't it. Overcoming it and learning what is anxiety, how to deal with it, that's the thing to do. You then realise that you can overcome anxiety. You can learn to deal with any of those symptoms that may come up in the future, and recognising that anxiety is really just a term. That's all it is. It has no meaning unto itself. In a previous video, I also identified for you to say that your anxiety is actually telling you something. So is it time for you now to speak up and to really say to people, and those people who of course can help you, professionals who know how to overcome anxiety, to speak up and get help from them for you to finally be able to say, you know what, that's it, I'm done with it. I'm now time to really get my life back and to live the life that I want to live. So if you want to find out more about myself, David Donahue, and how I work with anxiety, then please go to my website. The address is just below.